The old man stood quietly at the corner of the street, holding a small paper bag in his trembling hands. Cars passed by. People rushed past him. No one stopped. But his eyes were not begging. They were waiting for something, or maybe someone. That morning, Ayan almost didn't notice him. Ayan was like most young people, busy, distracted, always in a hurry. His mind was filled with deadlines, social media, and the constant pressure to do more with his life. He often felt like he was running, but he didn't even know where he was going. That day, he was late again. He rushed out of his house, earphones in, eyes glued to his phone. Notifications kept popping up, and his mind was already overwhelmed. Another long day, he muttered to himself. As he reached the corner, he slowed down for a second, not because he wanted to, but because the traffic light turned red. That's when he saw him, the old man, standing still, holding that paper bag. Ayan glanced at him for a second, and then looked away. He had seen people like him before. He assumed the same thing everyone does. Probably asking for money, he thought. But something felt different. The man wasn't approaching anyone. He wasn't calling out. He was just standing there, looking at each person who passed by, as if searching for a face he recognized. Ayan felt a strange pull in his chest. Then the light turned green. He started to walk again. But after a few steps, he stopped. He didn't know why. Maybe it was curiosity. Maybe it was something deeper. He turned back and walked toward the old man. "Excuse me," Ayan said gently. The old man looked up, surprised. His tired eyes softened. "Yes, son?" he replied. Ayan hesitated. Do you need help?" The old man smiled faintly and shook his head. "No," he said softly. "I'm just waiting." "For what?" Ayan asked. The old man looked at the paper bag in his hands and then back at Ayan. "For someone who might need this more than I do." Ayan was confused. "What's in the bag?" he asked. The old man slowly opened it. Inside were 2 simple sandwiches and a small bottle of water. "I made these this morning," he said. "I don't have much, but I thought maybe someone out there hasn't eaten today." Ayan felt something shift inside him. This man, who looked like he barely had anything, was waiting to give food to someone else. "Why don't you just give it to anyone?" Ayan asked. The old man smiled again. "I'm waiting for the right person," he said. "Someone who truly needs it." Ayan didn't know what to say. For the first time that day, he took out his earphones. The noise in his head went quiet. He looked around. People were still rushing. No one noticed. "Can I wait with you?" Ayan asked. The old man nodded. "Of course," he said. "Kindness feels better when it's shared." Minutes passed. Then something happened. A small boy appeared from across the street. He looked tired, his clothes worn out, and his steps slow. He walked carefully, as if he didn't want to be seen. The old man gently nudged Ayan. "That's him," he whispered. Ayan looked at the boy. "How do you know?" he asked. The old man smiled. "Because I've been there," he said quietly. The boy came closer, glancing around nervously. The old man stepped forward. "Hello, Beta," he said kindly. "Are you hungry?" The boy hesitated. He didn't answer at first. Then, in a soft voice, he said, "A little." The old man handed him the paper bag. "I was waiting for you," he said. The boy looked confused. "For me?" he asked. "Yes," the old man replied. "Take it." The boy slowly took the bag and peeked inside. His eyes widened. "Thank you," he whispered. Then, something unexpected happened. The boy took out one sandwich and held it back toward the old man. "You should eat too," he said. Ayan felt his heart tighten. The old man gently pushed the sandwich back. "No," he said softly. "Today, it's your turn." The boy nodded and smiled, a small, grateful smile that said more than words ever could. He walked away, holding the bag close to his chest. Silence filled the space for a moment. Ayan looked at the old man. "Why did that feel so powerful?" he asked. The old man looked at him with kind eyes. "Because kindness is powerful," he said, "and it doesn't need money, status, or perfection." Ayan sat down on the nearby bench. For the first time in a long time, he wasn't thinking about himself. he was thinking about others. "Can something so small really change a life?" he asked. The old man nodded. "Sometimes it's the only thing that does," he replied. Ayan took a deep breath. "I always thought changing your life meant big decisions, big achievements," he said. The old man smiled. "That's what most people think," he said. "But real transformation begins with small moments." He pointed toward the direction where the boy had gone. "That boy will remember today," he said, "not because of the food, but because someone saw him." Ayan felt a lump in his throat. He had passed by so many people without ever really seeing them. "Is this the secret?" he asked quietly. The old man looked at him. "Yes," he said. "The secret is simple." He paused. "Notice people, care for them, and give what you can, even if it feels small." Ayan sat there in silence, letting those words sink in. Then he stood up. "I think I understand now," he said. The old man smiled. "Good," he said. "Now go live it." Ayan looked at him one last time. "Will I see you again?" he asked. The old man chuckled softly. "Maybe," he said. "Or maybe you'll become the person someone else is waiting for." Ayan walked away, but something had changed. That day, he held the door open for a stranger. He helped a classmate who was struggling. He called his mother just to say thank you. And each time, he felt something new. Peace, warmth, purpose. Days turned into weeks, and slowly, Ayan's life began to transform. Not because of a big opportunity, not because of money, but because of kindness. One evening, as he walked past the same corner, he stopped. The old man wasn't there, but in that moment, Ayan smiled, because he realized something. The old man didn't just give food that day, he gave a lesson, a secret, a way of living. And now, it was Ayan's turn to pass it on. He looked around. Across the street, he saw a young girl sitting alone, looking tired. Without thinking twice, he walked toward her. "Hey," he said gently, "are you okay?" And just like that, the cycle continued. Because kindness doesn't end. It grows, it spreads, it transforms lives. Quietly, beautifully, and often in just a few minutes.